Hey Gemini, this is your December 2019 reading. Um, Lots of energy happening right here between now and the end of the year. My God, everything is just all packed up happening. Venus is moving into Aquarius in a couple of days. Right after that, we have the winter solstice, then Christmas, of course. Um, the night of Christmas going into the next morning is the Capricorn new moon, and that next day is the solar eclipse. Big shakeups, deep changes, new beginnings, just preparing for just a bunch of newness. So we're seeing what's going on, Gemini. Gemini, end of December, especially coming off of that Gemini full moon. What's happening for Gemini? Look, the moon came out, which indicates that at the new moon, I guess what is that, the 25th, between Christmas and the day after. Major things happening here. An undercover affection, undercover adoration for someone, or a connection with someone that you just can't ignore. I feel like you're starting to actively work on it around the time of the new moon. Yeah, this is something, this it's established. It's been established. It's something that you or your person have been working on for a long time. There's been a lot of work put into this, just hoping to build it to a new level, to a higher level, a higher level. And I feel like an offer is being made, something of substance. So basically, all the work that has been put into it, um, something will be reaped. All that has been sowed, something will be reaped. I like that news. That's what's up. I think this is an unexplainable connection. Like, as logical as Gemini can be, can be, this is an energy of, it just don't make sense to me. It defies human logic. I do things for this person, or I feel ways for this person that I just would not feel for anyone else. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. And I feel like you so bad want it to make sense. If it's not you, then it's your masculine thinking this way. I so want it to make sense. But it just doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like for the longest, you just tried to take the high road. But the high road, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes, Gemini can be logical. Yeah, in your mind, you may be thinking it's the high road, but why would you want to look for like a scientific explanation for something so powerful? Or why would you want to look for a logical explanation for something that is so exhilarating? Like, why wouldn't you just enjoy the moment? Must got some Virgo in you. Because I just talked to them about thinking so much. But there we have two: Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like someone is finally going to see how powerful something is, and they're going to come up off of them emotions. The King of Cups sits on an ocean of emotions. Feels like this ocean of emotions is about to sit on the king. When an offer is made. If you get a proposal, Gemini, if you get a proposal, there's going to be some tears. Whatever the proposal is, or whatever the offer of love, whatever happens that kind of cements things or makes them tangible and touchable and real around Christmas time, it's going to bring some tears to the eyes. It's going to be a lot. It's absolutely going to be a lot to deal with, because I feel like for a long time this person wasn't showing nothing. And I don't even mean like in a responsible with my emotions type of way. I mean nothing. Super cold, like ice cold. You were cold as ice long ago. Rick James, king of the air sign, said that. Brother James. And I feel like Gemini was really cold as ice, or your cross watcher, your masculine was cold as ice. But things are warming up a lot. And instead of that need to just, I'm going to cover up all my emotions, like things are warming up, the heart is warming up. No more unbothered or Marians when it comes to an actual loving relationship. Someone no longer has an icebox where their heart used to be. They're no longer so cold, you have given them warmth. Or warmth has been given to you. And along with that warmth came a really nice offer, or the offer brought a lot of warmth, I should say. This makes things closer. We have Kuan Yin with compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So it could have been some old kind of learned traits, patterns, behaviors, trauma bonds, um, old stressors and triggers that caused you or your person to act this way, to kind of just, act as if you have no heart. And here you are going crazy about the person. Emotionally, it's the sweetest thing you've ever known. And you just didn't understand it. So instead of trying to move closer to it, to work on it and understand it, it was like, okay, I'm gonna try to focus on something else. I'm gonna try to get my mind on something else. I'm going to try to direct my thoughts in another direction so that I don't have to keep focusing on this thing, which is the object of my affection, but it wasn't doing you any good. And for some, you start turning to flirting with other people, or wanting to be courted by someone else, or if the shoe's on the other foot, they start going out, maybe entertaining the hoochies and the little slutty thotties and stuff like that. I usually don't like those labels, but you get what I'm saying for this particular reading. And really what needed to happen is healing. Medicine woman. And Gemini, you could be that healer for the person, or the person is healing you so that you're able to show emotions, or of course the other person is able to show their emotions. Someone is being healed. And I feel like the other party had to learn to show a little bit more compassion about why they were not getting the communication that they so desired. Because after so much of trying to build with the person and be with this person and love on this person purely from the heart, after a while you start wondering, well, what is going on? What is happening? Why can't this person talk to me? But I do feel an element of there may be being like a mental illness here. And when I say that, I mean like this person may suffer from like clinical depression. It could be some like dissociative disorder, something like that. Bipolar. It's a myriad of possibilities of things that could be going on within a person that would cause them to be emotionally unavailable. And this person was very emotionally unavailable to the point of just cruel coldness. Like it was chilly. It was chilly. But things are warming up a lot. And it's taking a lot of time, but I feel like there is a spiritual aspect to all of this. You were able to learn a lot about yourself and learn a lot about valuing yourself while you had to pull on your own self-worth to get through this relationship where the person is not showing you any love, or the person is not telling you anything at all about how they feel. So you're looking like, do you feel anything? Like, do you care? Do you love me? This person has a lot of healing to do, or had to go through a lot of healing, or is a healer and can heal you. Only you know how this energy applies. Gemini is the only person that I felt like I had to keep talking like in a neutral party type way, where I'm reading for both at the same time. And isn't that very twin like of you, Gemini? My brain don't work like yours, okay? Leave me alone now. But yeah, there's just was that need to understand what's going on, because something does need to be healed in order for the King of Cups to appear upright and be more like a caretaker, emotional, shoulder to lean on type person, rather than emotionally unavailable. I'm a king, so I don't cry. It's not that type of energy where you should not be able to express your emotions. We're not talking about that at all. We don't entertain that. We want something else. I choose to learn through love. So Gemini, either you or your person will be the teacher for the other person. Somebody is that medicine woman. Somebody is the healer. You are a channel for divine healing power. And the other person, the other party who is the reverse King of Cups, the upside down, emotionally unavailable party, who probably was more into sex, trying to distract themselves from what their heart was feeling, from their heart opening up. They're like, okay, now I want to learn something. Now I want to take something from this connection. Now I really want to make this a real thing. I want to make this a tangible. And not only is this person learning to love, they're doing it through practice. It's like they're not learning theory. They're watching somebody actively practice love and they're actively practicing it too. Even if mistakes are made, it's like they're doing it. They're trying it, trying to show love. Because for a long time, it was nothing. Look, do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. This person is like, okay, I see my babe, my divine masculine, my divine feminine, whoever is connected. Like all her chakras clear, all of his energy is good. Let me follow their way because they love me so easily. I see this person as love. They have such compassion for me. Or when you begin to show compassion, they begin to see, okay, this is what love looks like. This is what love looks like. Let me imitate it. Let me imitate it. And I put my own little spin, my own little signature, my own little finesse on it. But this is work. And it's such a pure, unexplainable, undeniable connection between the two of you. It kind of took a while to get there, but now it's here. Now it's here. So between, now or the 16th through the 31st, just count on things starting to show themselves. Count on being able to see evidence of this person loving you, just like they say. Well, just like you kind of know that they do, even though they don't really say nothing. And if you didn't know, now you know. Okay, because they do care for you, they do love you. Cross watcher, Gemini does love you, does care for you. It's just it didn't make sense to them. They can't really explain it. They don't really paying attention, but they get it. They get it. They get it. They get it. Okay. No more leading with sex, but leading with emotion. Having real discussions, talking about things that the other may or may not understand, just confirming for each other that the love is there and that you're willing and ready to work on it and that you have faith. Definitely going to be solid offers, and I feel like both will be on the same page. Okay, so thank you for watching, Gemini. I appreciate your attention to this video. Like, subscribe if you have not already, and comment. Let me know which one of you it is, because I didn't feel the need to specify the different parties, cross watchers and masculine, feminine. I didn't feel the need to do all of that with all the other readings. But of course, old twinsy Jimmies, y'all come through with the dual energy. This could be one person talking within themselves. Y'all ass. That mental that mental health I mentioned. I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you for watching and I will see y'all next time. Bye, Gemini.